Băieții, bine v-am găsit la un nou episod de Hogwarts regăsit. Din câte știți, săptămâna trecută am zis că termin eu off-camera ca să fac level 21. Între timp, 20 de fapt, între timp a mai apărut o misiune de level 21 și vreau mai întâi să o facem pe aceea. Și ca o misiune nouă aici să conversez cu Sebastian. Pentru că am făcut niște misiuni cu el în care am fost și am descoperit o relicvă secretă dintr-o peșteră ceva. 21. Aici mergem. Ia să localizăm pe hartă. Nu e aici. E aici. What? Păi stai. Stai o secundă. Pana mea, haide. Aici. E misiunea de sus de tot. Bine, nu mai contează ce ordine facem, dar vreau să fac totuși crescător, că așa ar fi normal. Să fie tot organic. Deși aia de 22 înainte, aia de 21, dar în fine. Despre ce e vorba? Tot mai sus, nene. După cum vedeți, arătăm diferit. Nu mai avem aia pe noi, avem doar în spate ca Superman. O pe sus. Da, mă, ne mai urcăm, bă.
Hello there.
Ia să vedem.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook? I did. I mean, I do. Speak it? Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Yeah.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Mamă-i departe. E aici. Ok. Cel mai apropiat fast travel? Aici. Mamă, departe mai e. Dar noroc că avem mătura.
Looks rather dark in there.
Mhm.
Never stopped me before.
Am făcut și upgrade la mătură, apropo. Avem 2 upgrade-uri de viteză maximă. Hai că nu mai mult. O să iau și first travel-ul de acolo, că... Hai, înainte dăm asta. Așa.
Revelio.
Pare a fi... Da, de minerit aici. Aici un baron de spart.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock
Metal
recruited
goblin.
others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere
Dar
that
ce
was
fac ăștia?
connected
Caută
to five
metale?
names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
A?
Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine...
A încercat oare să vorbească ca el?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Dar sunt
What else
despre
do we
ușă.
know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic,
Ușă
that shouldn't
invizibilă.
be too difficult to achieve.
I'll meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
Ăsta e că n-am luat-o. Am crezut că m-am blocat, dar e bine că am putut să ies.
The door is looking at us. Revelio.
Clever.
Eh.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real
Revelio.
goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift.
Incendio.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Protego! Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Dă-mi Achio.
Accio! We'll need to get across this gap somehow.
How nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. Accio. Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Who's it? One less human to worry about. You are postponing. What's a human? What's a tempest?
Descendo!
Just fell flat on me.
Apăs repede pe butoane și mă încurc în ele. Gata, am ieșit de aici.
Can we please talk?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day.
Sunt
For a
urichi.
lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Revelio.
Ce mai vrea să fac aici? Să vorbesc cu ăsta.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Să înrăutățește situația. Aproape level 23? Bine! Ia să vedem noi ce-am făcut și noi pe aici. Hai! Iteme noi? Mai frumii? Mai tari? Mai... 50? 48? Wow, ești că... e bun ăsta. Șarfă? 4... Oh, 49. 44. 49. Da, o să o fac să nu se vadă pentru... Da. Hai. Păi stai, cum o făceam? A, de aici trebuie. Stăm să vadă că nu-mi place. Dar o ținem pentru că e bună. Pălărie nouă. 42, 42. Și nu e nimic. Ok. Ochelari ceva noi? Trebuie level 23 pentru oia. Arată mai decent ăștia. Mă, nu și sunt sigur că am 51, opa. 48, nu, după asta cu 51, frate. Dar nu pot să le schimb un pic design-ul. Oh. Dar nu e așa, îți pare urât cum arătau acolo, bun? Arătă și noi un pic mai bine. Avem quest-ul ăsta. Care este... Acum camăcăi, că de ce nu? Și fă străvă mai aproape... Ah, l-avem pus aici. Și apropo, am uitat să vă spun că am echipată cea mai puternică mătură. Adică cea mai scumpă de la magazinul respectiv.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Ia să vedem noi.
Revelio.
Cine așteaptă?
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. I've been fighting
Am vrut să dau bombarda.
one. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. Not quite.
Ah.
Bombarder!
You can't stop.
Bombarder! Protego! Bombarder!
Uaileu!
Revelio!
Nu mai am eu, bă, de iteme, trebuie să mă scriu pe alea care nu sunt bune.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
O să dau pe la un magazin pe aici după misiunea asta. Ca să pot să iau iteme mai
Once
bune.
again, we could fight our way through.
Iar!
Be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Bombarder!
You're making this afraid to fight.
Bombarder!
This is almost too easy.
Bombarder!
Pitiful end.
O, dar ne plimbăm pe mine de mai... Copia jocul ăsta.
Revelio!
M-a mâncat de
For
viu.
worse, we're in.
I won't rest. Dead.
Revelio! This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see.
Oh! Ah!
Any ideas?
Accio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revel. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar size.
Smash it.
Number of endearing. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Reparo. Bombarder. Imperial.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Reparo. Professor Heckett would be proud.
She would at that.
Protego.
Those loyalists have all but declared war.
Bombarder. Reparo.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I'll bury you in your weak. I'm a goblin, not a toy. You are a bone in the Release me!
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
Well, this is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Ah, scurtătură ei.
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Revelio. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Goblin.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
Da, bă, dar nu toți sunt periculoși.
Not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Level 23. Ia cu ce?
Incendio!
Hai că dau foc pe aici la chestii. A, avem. Ăsta îl facem, dar mai întâi hai să verificăm astea pe aici. Ia să vedem. Sigur. A, da! Combinat puțin cu Leviosa ceva, ok. Nice. Tuc. Asta aici ce era? Questuri. Aici e ca să deblochezi chestii dacă faci. Am înțeles, vroiam. Mai verific o dată itemele astea. Pentru că vreau să mă duc să le vând după asta. Ok. Ok. Ce mai avem? Pentru că nu mai am loc să le țin, știi? Ca să iau altele trebuie să fac loc. Mă duc să le pun la un magazin ceva pe undeva, nu mai contează unde le vinzi. Dă-și mie mapa înainte să mergem la quest-uri, la quest. De fapt, hai să mergem la quest-uri, lăsăm că e aproape. Mergem altă dată dacă e. Dar l-am selectat oare? Nu l-am selectat. Standard Creation. Este aici. Cel mai apropiat fost travel este de intrare. Perfect. Asta e vrea să mă bat cu ea sau altul? Hai să vorbim. Oh, te bradul de Crăciun. E oară când intru... De când e Crăciun în joc. Nu mai scanesc oricum, nu mai au nimic, că nu mai am unde. Că aș fi luat. Trebuie să-i liberez înainte. Nu vreau să pierd timp, vreau să fac un fel de speedrun ca să... Că jocul oricum e lung. De-aia fac episoadele mai lungi cu jocul ăsta, că... E mult. Are mult content. A, ne-am întors înapoi aici la ăștia.
Welcome back.
Bine te-am regăsit, dragă mea.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
o să fac mai bine ceva. Mă, văd că cam o să încheiem episodul aici pentru că nu vreau să fac nici foarte... Ah, uite că a venit quest-ul. Let's go. Nu mai stăm. Am zis că închid episodul, dar nu mai. Vreau să bag speedrun, că poate terminăm, am zis că... Nu neapărat astăzi, dar cât de curând, pentru că e foarte lung. Vreau să mai văd, vreau să încep și altceva și... Na, terminăm... Cine să uită la tot episodul să uită, cine nu, ai, nu le facă de el în șpot. Un fel de serial. Că mă uit la din astea așa. A, trebuie să discut un profesor Fir, nu? Că trebuia să contactez pentru băiat, pentru goblinul meu, nu?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait,
Profesor
doesn't
Negru.
the Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person
Ce cheamă negru?
and take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh. What the fuck? Wow.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon.
Mamă, și vocea mi-a schimbat-o. What?
I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes.
What
We discussed
is
you'll need
going on?
from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle.
Jocul ăsta e tare rău de
You
tot.
might look for
E
Professor
lung,
Gallagher.
dar e șmecher rău.
She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch
What
in
the
the hopes that he
fuck
can
is this?
convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Jesus. Nu. Ah, ok, gata, am înțeles. Ok, gata. Hai să mergem. Nu vreau să-l facem, cum să nu? Hai tot în Hogwarts, ok. O să dau first travel unde-i quest-ul? Cu costumația asta? A, nu merge. Nici nu mi-era tare de first travel. Trebuie să merg acolo manual. Ok. Nu e o problemă.
A moment, Professor.
Oh.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along. When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future.
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Doamne ferește. Asta nu mă așteptam să mă trăiască un profesor.
Why I accepted this appointment from the
headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Nu știu, de fiecare dată când vorbesc cu câte unul,
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
mai e așa cu furnicări.
Of course you haven't.
Că mie că răspund greșit și mi s-a pus misiunea, știi? Nu știu cum e.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Dacă greșești ceva, s-a zis cu misiunea ce.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word, please.
Ah.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Mă pot comportare dubios.
Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Mă grăbesc.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Interesantă misiune, am aflat chestii noi.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Alohomora. Aș putea să dezmembrez tot ce am la mine, dar vreau să iau banii pe ele. Deși... Eu știu dacă pot să schimb și încălțămintea. Hai că m-am blocat. Mai sus. Sunt scările alea care dispar și apar. Aici, în zona asta. E turnul magic. Colocație nouă.
Off on another adventure.
Unde mă duc? Bine măcar să... nu merge. Dar oricum pot să mai iau iteme, nu știu la ce mă chine. Cred că am mai fost aici. Mai de mult.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Nu mă găsești ăsta aici, nu o să o încurc? Practic m-am infectat ca să aflu parola lui. Nu o să am probleme?
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect
Avem
to find
despre
in the
cartea aia
book?
care trebuie
A
să o căutăm sau ceva gen.
I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Use.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find.
Wow.
The first you will need is a cloak.
Eu n-am aici nicio vraj aici. Încolo trebuie să mă
In
duc.
this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Oh. Misiune stealth. Capul.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
Oh, fuck. Știi că-s nivelele alea din Batman-urile alea vechi de le făceam eu.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
A scroll.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Depulsor! Bombarda!
Okay.
Descendo! Depulsor! Potato! Stupid one! Bombarda! Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one! Depulsor! Stupid one! Potato! Descendo! Descendo! Depulsor! Bombarda!
Eu să dau că mai încerc să aud de diferite aici. Altă arenă. A, vine el acum.
Depulso! Descendo! Potato! Depulso! Bombarda! Depulso! Stupid one!
Am apăsat prea târziu. Prea târziu am apăsat.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so
Neve. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Aoleu, mă scuzați. Mai pot. Yeah.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Yeah.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no
Goblin de
idea what
argint.
it's containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands, it
saw
can...
what I did for my father. O'Neill, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Whoa.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotion.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Bun! Da, cu ce urmează?
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please be...
Ia să vedem ce vrea pentru următoarea misiune. Am bombarda, îmi trebuie level 24, ok.